What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Casey and this is my Jeep. This vlog is going to be a little different than normal. We're not going to be doing any off-roading. We're not fixing anything on the Jeep. We're not doing any product reviews. We're going to pick up a new ride. It's something a little bit different, well actually a lot different from the Jeep, and we may see it here on the channel from time to time. You know, I'm gonna keep making Jeep videos, off-road videos, but if you guys do enjoy this vlog this week and you like the new car, let me know with some comments down below, and maybe it will appear here on the channel a little bit more. The car is, well, it's in the interior of BC in the Okanagan Valley, so we gotta take a quick flight, about an hour long, to get there, and we're gonna pick it up and then drive it home. Alright guys, we are at Bannister GM here in Vernon. We are about to pick up the new ride and reveal it to you. Let's go inside and find it. You ready to see this? It's here in the shop. Here we go. Oh, I need more room. There we go guys, it is 2016 Corvette Z06. ...2016 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 with the Z07 package. It's got the carbon ceramic brakes, it's got all of the stage 3 aero, and it is a 7-speed manual gearbox. Well, hopefully I didn't blow up the mic with that, but just a couple quick revs. That was starting in track mode, but you can actually set the exhaust to always be in track mode, but drive in touring mode so you don't have the stiff suspension and no traction control. And we're gonna take a drive. We're gonna head south and we're gonna go explore the Mission Hill Winery down near Kelowna on the West Bank and try out the car a little bit. And we're gonna stay here overnight at Predator Ridge. And then we're gonna head back down to Victoria tomorrow. Haven't really spent much time behind the wheel of a manual C7 Z06. So let's take a drive and I'll give you sort of my initial thoughts on what I think of this car. So one of the coolest features so far, which I knew this already going in, but I hadn't really had any experience with this, is that this actually has an active rev match feature, which is really cool for the manual, because when you turn it on with these paddles, a lot of people ask what these paddles are. What you use them for is you can enable and disable the rev matching, and what that does is when you gear down, it's automatically going to blip the revs up for you, which is really cool because it makes for some smooth shifting, and you have it exactly where you need it as you go and downshift into that gear, which is a really kind of cool feature, and it just makes driving a little bit smoother. But as well, you don't have to old school heel and toe shift if you want the perfect downshifts. We're just in touring mode with the softer suspension, with the mag ride, and this just hugs the roads. It feels like it could go twice as fast as what we're going. We're just heading down from Predator Ridge, which has a really nice long entrance road to it before we get onto the highway. But for now, I'm just kind of getting a good feel for it. It's a lot of power. 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque, and with a manual gearbox. But it feels very planted. Certainly a huge step from the Jeep. where that thing is basically feels like it's gonna roll going through corners. We're just gonna turn onto the highway here. And just barely any throttle at all, and the car just moves. Only 4,000 RPM, about 50% throttle. Now the exhaust is quite loud. You are able to separately control the exhaust so that it doesn't change with the drive modes. And you can set the exhaust to track mode, which basically puts the exhaust open all the time. And the exhaust has some butterfly valves in it, because I really like the growl that this motor puts out, even with the factory exhaust. Well, there we go. Quick little drive, about an hour south of where we were staying at Predator Ridge. A little bit more than an hour from where we picked the car up in Vernon. And we just arrived here at the Mission Hill Vineyard and Estates, and we're gonna go do a little tour. So the audio might be a little bit different. I don't have the whole microphone set up. I just wanna be able to carry the GoPro around in my pocket. But the Corvette was a lot of fun driving down. We did a little quick stop by accident. The brakes on this are just absolutely insanely sensitive and powerful. I basically was just stopping for a yellow because I didn't want to run it. And if you put anything more than just a touch on the brakes, it stops hard, like unbelievably hard. And it locked our seatbelts up and actually kind of took our breath away how fast this stops with the huge 6-piston calipers on the front and the carbon ceramic brakes. The only other car that I've driven that stops like that is the McLaren 570. Now, I haven't driven every supercar out there, but that was another car that really reminded me, the 570S reminded me of just how fast you can stop in some of these lightweight, high performance cars. Anyways, let's go check out the vineyard. It's really cool up here. Absolutely stunning vineyard location right here on the lakeside. It is on the top of the hill. It's actually a really kind of interesting location. We're driving up to here. You're driving through subdivisions of new developments and houses, and then all of a sudden you come to the top of this hill and you've got this vineyard up here, which is just magnificent. So we're gonna go check out the views. We got about an hour to kill before our tour starts here. Just gonna take a quick walk around and maybe buy a couple bottles of wine before we start. And we've got another vineyard we want to see after this, so that'll save us some time after the tour. Look at this. This is crazy. All right, just finishing up at the Mission Hill Winery. Definitely had to refrain from sampling more than a couple sips, as I don't want to get behind the wheel of the Vette here. But check this out, what I found on the remote we can do with the convertible. What? How sweet is that? You don't even have to be in the car to put the top down.
Wish Noemi a happy birthday.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that startup sound. Fortunately, I think we need to put the roof up. It was a cool thing to see on the key fob, but there is a lot of dark clouds here. I'm gonna just put the roof back up because I don't really want to get wet today. Good day. It was long. We started out at 6 o'clock this morning in Victoria, up here in Vernon, toured around Kelowna. Really beautiful city if you guys are out in Western Canada at all and want to check out some wineries and just great twisty roads and highways. Some really good driving. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Do you guys like the Vette? Do you want to see more of the Vette on the channel? Or do you want me to just stick with Jeep and off-road content? and doing reviews and install guides. If you want to see more of the Vette, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, as always, I try to answer as many as I can with helpful answers when I can think of them. But it was a lot of fun making today's vlog, and I'm sure I could make a lot of fun videos with the Corvette. I have no intentions of getting rid of the Jeep, so that is not going anywhere. Off-roading is definitely something I will be continuing to do, and we have Jeepapalooza coming up and Jeep Jamboree coming up. Let me know what you guys think of the new car, and let me know if you want to see more of it on the channel, because I will make some more videos if everybody enjoys them. With that said, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you already are subscribed, thanks so much, and make sure you have your notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my uploads. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next upload.